Welcome, everybody. Six Flags is closed until March the 20th, 2021. So in the meantime, we're going to bring you a little Six Flags content over the next couple months. And this will be known as the Six Flags Show. How do you like the name?
Very thought out name.
Very
How long did
appropriate.
it take you?
I just thought of it right now. So it took me 1 second. So today's topic on the Six Flags Show is going to be 6 cheap things they can do to improve the park for the 50th anniversary season next season. I believe their anniversary is June 5th. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, it's around that time. 2021, that is their 50th anniversary. And I have done videos in the past on ways they can improve the park, like get a signature ride, more flat rides, use the amphitheater more, spice up the Fright Fest, etc., etc. Some things have come true, like mobile ordering, cleaning up the park. What else has come true?
That's about it.
Well, there's a few other things that they've done to improve. But
So,
now we're going to do just a couple 6 cheap things they don't have to spend millions of dollars on to improve the park for the 50th season. Were you going to say something?
I was going to say, remember that time that worker told us that there's going to be a roller coaster in the near future?
Well, that's true. So hopefully that comes. It's definitely not going to come this season, but due to COVID, hopefully the 51st season we can see a new coaster. But number 6, let's see if Caleb agrees.
Your voice cracked.
My voice cracked like a 12-year-old boy.
You're like,
Oh.
number 6.
Number 6, and this is very simple, but it always bugs me every time I go to Hurricane Harbor. I don't know if it bugs you. Why don't we have a separate entrance into Hurricane Harbor from the parking lot instead of having to go into the main park, walk all the way up, around, and then back all the way down? To me, that doesn't make any sense at all. I know the parks are considered one big park, but
It never bothered
But
me.
at Six Flags Great America, they do have a separate entrance, and they also can let you in from the park. So it bugs me, especially when you're leaving. You have to go all the way up the path, around, and then all the way back down to the parking lot. So
It never bugged me.
there's a gate right there by Bonsai Pipeline, which we have come out before when there was an after hours. I think it was that shark movie night or one of the fireworks nights that we actually exited from there because the park was closing. But why can't we utilize that entrance just to get into Hurricane Harbor? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks about that. If for some reason the park were to get to capacity, they can always route the people from the parking lot up the main, up and around to merge with the
It wouldn't even
guests.
cost them anything. We just
No,
use
it
the
wouldn't
gate
cost
and-
pretty much anything. They just have to open the gate and maybe put a worker there to scan your membership or ticket or whatever. That's all it would be. But, just an idea. Number 5, I put fix up, shorten, or improve some of the queue lines. Now, if you've ever been to Batman, you need to pack a picnic lunch just to walk through the queue. It takes like 10 minutes to go like this, and there's no shortcut.
Or the boss.
Yeah, the boss as well. You have to go up and up and up and up and up and around and
Like,
over.
you have to walk so much just to go on the ride.
Boss, the Batman have terrible queues. There's several queues that are in direct sunlight, like Supergirl, where you're pretty much out in the open for most of the queue. Where
So in the summer, it's like
the heat is
awful.
just blasting you. And there's other rides like that too. Thunder River, there are some big trees around, but you're kind of out in the open and just getting baked.
There's trees at like the start of it, but then it kind of gets more.
So if they could just maybe do something with Batman and the boss and make kind of like a cut through, because they never ever utilized this queue line. They might have in 1995 or 6 when the ride opened, but not anymore. So if they could somehow just make a cut through to shave 5 minutes off these lines, and then now with Catwoman and Whip going over by Boss, I think they would be able to make a better entrance instead of having to walk up stairs, downstairs, because you're going over the train tracks, and then you have to go up these slanted path 2 or 3 times. Man, it's exhausting to get through some of these queue lines. So, a cheap way to improve the park, in my opinion, just fix up some of these queue lines. They wouldn't have to do a whole lot to it. Put some umbrellas up where there's sunlight and make a new path for some of these long queues. Number 4, they need some big events this year at Six Flags for the 50th. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like, either get some local bands, get some more famous bands to play at the amphitheater that aren't doing anything. Assuming COVID is better, but it's outside. Have another, they used to have a Mardi Gras festival, have a food festival, have any kind of festival, something. Do festivals where they could have people come in, then like Silver Dollar City does like harvest festivals and crafts festivals and all this other stuff. Do some of that. They don't have to pay money for that. The people will rent out space to, sell their goods. So what do you think about that? Festivals. I don't think it would cost much, but, decorate the park up with some festivals.
We can make a new season.
Yeah.
Spring,
the spring festival. The summer, they do like a mini 4th of July thing, but it's kind of lame. They could really boost that up. But anyway.
Yeah, they should wait, do they launch fireworks?
They have. They did a couple. This year, we didn't really do much of anything because of COVID. But remember 2 years ago, we did watch the fireworks from Hurricane Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
So they do stuff like that. And I think with the 50th, we need more fireworks. Number 3, and this is one that it really should be number 1, but put in a member lounge for Six Flags St. Louis, where only Diamond members, Diamond Plus members can go. They have one of these at Six Flags Great America.
Oh yeah,
and it was awesome.
There was charging cables in there.
There were charging cables.
There was a TV.
There's TVs. They had their own kind of like what do you call it? Quick serve meals. Like you can get chicken tenders and French fries in there without standing in the long lines of.
Is that where I got my giant snow cone?
You got it out. You ate the snow cone in there, but you didn't get it in there. But
there's these comfy chairs.
Yeah, they had like comfy lounge chairs and couches.
Yeah.
And air conditioning, just a place to go and relax and charge up your phones and just refresh for the day. I mean, there are many empty buildings in Six Flags right now. There's a perfect spot, which I was told is like an employee lounge right now. It's where that old pizza place was, right next to Superman, right up there by the Screaming Eagle. There's a building that used to be a pizza place. It'd be perfect for a member lounge. Just put in a couple couches. They already have a kitchen set up. If they could somehow get a bathroom open to the public in there, there you go. I don't think it would take a whole lot of work, but it'd really make the members feel a little more appreciated because we don't really get much for being members and paying all year.
Well, Hurricane Harbor, we get like our own.
We get a little section in Hurricane Harbor, and sometimes they'll throw a cookie at you or give you exclusive ride times. We're members. We go every day. We don't need exclusive ride times. We've been on these rides.
Exactly.
So that never made any sense. So give us a member lounge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or at least give us something.
Number 2. This would be great for the vloggers out there. Some do it against the rules. Let us film on the rides. As long as they are secured, good. Wrist strap, over the chest strap. Let us film. I'm not saying hold up a cell phone like you could fall and fly out of there and hurt someone. But if you have it secured, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to film on the rides.
Is that why you can't film? Because they want people getting
Well,
hurt?
yeah, that's the main reason. They don't want the camera to fly out of your hands and hit somebody or mess up the track or something like that. But you're not allowed to film on any of the rides at Six Flags. Maybe the train.
You have like GoPros.
Yeah.
Like you can
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could fasten it securely, and as long as that is being done.
Like I recently got like a GoPro for Christmas. Yeah. Well, knockoff GoPro.
Yeah.
And we could like strap it to our wrist because we had that strappy thing.
Yeah.
And I could just like push of a button. I could just record.
Yeah, it's not hurt anybody.
And I could put my arms up and it would like show or something.
This would cost Six Flags nothing, and they could get a lot more marketing out of people filming. I mean, people have already done it, and you can watch a ride through of pretty much any ride anyway. But it'd be nice to let the little guys like us do it too. And then number one, I cannot believe they don't have one of these options. It's really not for me. It's not for you. They need to have a restaurant in there, Fresh Cafe, anyone, that has food for people with dietary needs. Either vegan or kosher or plant-based stuff. Vegetarian. I don't eat any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do. And it's getting me more and more and more popular to eat plant-based options or healthier options or vegan. And I'm shocked they don't have anything in the park like this. If they do, I'm not aware of it. But I would think they could draw in a lot more people or get more money for people with those restrictions. They don't have to go back out to their car and eat a lunch they made or go somewhere down the road and try to find something. They could keep them in the park and pay money to eat vegan.
Just where'd you put it?
I think the Fresh Cafe is a perfect place. The place is never open. It's supposed to be the healthier option. They have like salads and smoothies.
Wait, where's the Fresh Cafe?
It's up there. Side? It's up there, kind of by Screaming Eagle and Superman. It's never open ever, and when it is, they don't have anything I ever need. I've asked for like a smoothie, they don't have it. But why they don't have this blows my mind. I think they would make a killing on selling plant-based options. I'm
pretty sure every single food place in there
has
like no vegan stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, their food at Six Flags is not terrible. They have a lot of good options, but that's one option they don't have. So I think those are 6 cheap things they can do to improve the park for the 50th without spending millions of dollars. What do you think? Any thoughts? We're listening. Hulk Hogan. But anyway, March 20th is coming. The 50th is coming. We'll see you next time back at the park. May the adventure continue.
Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Bye.